dialogue. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. You take a look at Brooklyn.
Yeah, for this team, nothing can go right, and it's affecting their mental. I mean, not much swagger in that locker room right now. They need a signature win to turn the tide.
Now here's McDaniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Driving to the basket. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Grant, something these teams have in common is their phenomenal rebounding ability. Who do you see winning the battle on the boards?
You know, it could go either way. I mean, frankly, sometimes there's an element of luck on the glass. So we'll just have to see whose way the ball is going tonight.
And the Nets call time here. Left side, Simmons. Here's Sharp. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You gotta work harder on the glass. The 7-footer plus Rudy Gobert goes up and makes it hurt coming down.
And Claxton gets the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
And Grant, this Nets team trying to set their identity at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, well, with the players they have on the wings, led by Mikal Bridges, they have the personnel to be disruptive. Long, mobile, and switchable. They give you lots of trouble. Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
McDaniels can't hit.
After 5 shots, that's their first miss. I definitely call that a good start.
You know, to me, it looks like Simmons is sometimes better at scoring through contact. Excellent concentration there.
Now here's Towns. 23 points his last outing. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Here's Simmons. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. Shot from the wing. Oh, rejected by McDaniels.
The length of McDaniels, a big factor at both ends.
And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
And I'll tell you what a surprising result. Losing to an underdog is one thing, but getting blown out is quite another.
I know. I mean, I'm with you there. It just seemed as though they were sleepwalking their way through that entire game. It was, in my estimation, just inexcusable.
When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Here's Conley. After the basket by Brooklyn. Pass to Edwards.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Towns, right side. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Towns has got 6 points. Timeout called, Brooklyn. Brooklyn trailing. Back to Simmons. And Gobert with a block.
This is what Gobert is known for, his ability to swat shots away with ease.
1:43 left in the opening quarter. Clowney. And he converts the layup.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Out of bounds, it'll be the Nets ball. Simmons looking around. Outside Johnson. Back to Simmons. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
When he gets aggressive shooting, and I think Simmons is at his best when he's attacking and being aggressive, earns a trip to the line there as a result.
And he can't hit the second. The Timberwolves trail. Well, Clark, no question which end of the floor Rudy Gobert makes his biggest impact.
Yeah, he's a demoralizing defender. I mean, his height and reach give him some significant advantages, but it's more than that. You don't win multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards just because you're tall and long. You got to have some toughness, you got to have some anticipation and timing, and the willingness to get down and dirty.
And Edwards slams it in.
You can see how Edwards has really developed and worked on his handle. It's become a strength of his game.
Outside Simmons. Up and over Conley. And the Nets miss again.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
And Edwards slams it in.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
Outside Johnson. Back to Bridges. Pass to Simmons. And Gobert with a block. And they get it back. Goes back up. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity, gone awry.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Finally plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Three-pointer, Bridges. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead, leading by 5. And will return. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, let's quickly break down the game, what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted areas.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And without a superstar scorer, Grant, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot.
And that one's long.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Count that bucket.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
To the inside. Anderson.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Simmons up top. Back to Bridges. Lets the three fly. Here's Clowney. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Minnesota in the lead. Back to Morris. From outside the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Here's Anderson. Clowney pulls it in. Claxton attacking. And he banks in the layup.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Kicks it out Towns. This one for 3. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
It's good.
Boy, energetic drive that time by Simmons. Pushes right through the defense and gets it to go.
Towns outside. Well, we normally don't pick favorites, but come on. Do you have a player you like watching the most, Grant?
All right, B.A., you're going to get me in trouble, but I do love Ja Morant. I mean, he flies, he plays so fearless, and he also gets his teammates involved. Ja is really fun to watch.
Exactly what they needed from Towns. Using his size and strength to box out and keep that play alive.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Ben Simmons has dealt with injuries, yes, but the mental aspect is also one that he's working on. He said, quote, being assertive and aggressive. I know who I am. I know I need to get to the rim and get buckets, and that's also going to help my teammates and get them going. Brian, they are all about regaining that confidence.
Such a key right now. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Count the basket.
Their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
Yeah, love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
Kept alive by Minnesota. Back to Alexander Walker. 4 on the clock. And the layup is up and in. And it's an 11-point Minnesota lead.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Well, he may not be a flashy player, but Kyle Anderson is a winner, Clark.
He really is. I mean, he's selfless, understands how to play. You hear that said a lot. It's about IQ.